guess what, guys? Yep, I've ordered myself another free knife from Knife Warehouse. Let's have a look at this one then. Check this out. As you can see, this is a rifle styled or AR-15 styled knife on a little key ring. Quite a nice looking little thing. It is UK friendly too. It's non-locking. Quite cool, I think. Let's take a closer look at it, shall we? Okay, let's start with the blade then. No markings on the knife at all. Just these bullet shaped cutouts. Or maybe you guys can see something else in there. Something a bit rude possibly. Anyway, there's a nice little nail nick. You can see it's nicely polished up. Don't know how sharp it is though. Moving along to the handle, which as you can see looks very much like an AR-15 here. Quite a nice one too, I think. We've got the pick rails on the front here, little pick rail on the bottom there so you can mount yourself a light or a laser on it. Got a short little, what must be 15 round magazine I suppose, not very long magazine at all there. At the top here we have what looks like a folded Magpul Buis. And then we have the little stock just here as well. There's even a trigger in there. And we have this little keyring going on here. I don't know how strong this would be, I'm sure. I wouldn't want to trust it too much, to be honest with you though, guys. Oh, don't stab yourself. There we are. There's the other side of things. As I say, there are no markings on this at all. Yes, it was Easter Saturday. I got an email in from Knife Warehouse saying that they had a new free knife to give away. All you have to do is pay the postage, as you can see here. Since I've purchased mine though, you're going to have to go onto a waiting list for when they get some more of these things in. I think the same thing happened with this thing here as well. So they sell out rather quickly. Not surprised really. As I say, this is UK legal. It's got a little spring on the back here. It's non-locking. It has a half stop about there, and then it closes with quite a nice little click. It also opens quite nicely too. Nice authoritative click there. Handling wise on this thing is going to be a bit strange because you've got the magazine and the pistol grip going on here. And I can feel it digging into my finger already. Youch! Yeah, that's not going to be very comfortable then, is it? So yeah, okay. Reverse grip on this thing. Ha ha ha! Right, and yeah. Oh, actually, reverse grip is a bit more comfortable actually, guys. But yeah, handling wise, you've got a nail nick to get the blade out with. Not that you need it because you can just get it out anyway. Nice lightweight spring on it. Yes, so handling wise it's a bit uncomfortable, I would have said. So what's this blade like? Where's Bob the Bitzer bag? Right here, as per usual. So what we'll do is we'll start with this sheet of paper, see how sharp or not this blade is. Yeah, okay. Well, as you can see, it's a bit of a tear more than a cut, so it could probably do with a bit of a touch with the knife sharpener, I think, on that one. Let's try a bit of cardboard, see how it gets on. Yeah, a bit of effort, but God blimey, yeah, okay. Right then, let's have a rummage through the bag until we can find ourselves a bit of cheapo rope here. Let's have a look, get it in there, and God blimey, yeah, it did cut it as well. Get some mule tape in, get some mule tape work going. Right, let's have a look, because this stuff is really tough to cut if you're a blunt blade like this one seems to be. Let's give it a go anyway. Oh blimey, slipped a bit. There we go. As you can see, it cut it eventually. Speaker style cable. Let's give that a go. See what it can do. Yeah, it cut through that relatively easily. Although, you know, if you bought one of these, your mileage may vary from mine. If memory serves, this is like 32020, I think. 32 strands of 0.02 copper, I think, if I remember rightly. Let's get the old knife in there. Oh, yeah, it did it eventually. Look at this, I found a little bit of paracord. Let's give that a go. If I can keep hold of it, that is. Yeah, cut through that rather easily. Alright then guys, let's give the chopping board a go, shall we? We'll start with some, in this time around, we'll start with some speaker style cable. Yep, not too bad, cutting like that, cuts that up. Let's try the larger style cable here. Oh blimey, it pinged it around the room there. Okay, cheapo rope, what's it like with cheapo rope? Yeah, it chops it, seems to be alright chopping this way guys. Paracord, yep. Alright, unfortunately I'm rapidly running out of pipe to try on knives, but I've got a little bit left. Let's give it a go. It pinged it. There it goes. And again. Well, it's good at pinging it. Right in, unlike my first free knife, this one is really nice and sharp actually. This one I think could do with a touch on the sharpening stone or whatever, because it's a little bit on the blunt side, but it kind of did what we wanted it to do. Anyway, so are these knives really free? Well, no, not really guys. You are paying for them really. But they are fun little things, I must admit. This one was slightly uncomfortable to use during the cutting tests because of the magazine and the pistol grip were digging into my finger just here. But yeah, they are a bit of fun actually, aren't they guys? So as of the date of recording, which I shall put down here, these things are on a waiting list again if you want one. They seem to sell out rather quickly at Knife Warehouse. I say this is UK friendly, there's no locking involved in it, there's a nice little half stop just there, and it does tend to open and close nice and freely with a positive click going on just there. I say it's a funny design really, because it really quite hurts to use it, but yeah, that little magazine there digs into your hand quite nicely. But yeah, it's quite a nice looking little design of knife, isn't it? I quite like it actually guys. So you'll have to let us know, have you guys purchased one of these things, or maybe one of these from Knife Warehouse as a free knife or whatever? This one is actually sharper of the two. It's much sharper, much more keener blade. But yeah, I do like this one. I like me knives, I like me firearms as well, but this is not a bad design actually. I quite like it, especially when the blade folded away there. Looks just like a little teeny rifle on your keyring. Look, I don't know if I trust this keyring though. It looks a bit thin and flimsy maybe. You might want to put a better keyring on there, but other than that, not a bad little knife actually. I quite like it. As I say, the bullet style holes here are a little bit yeah, you know. What else do they look like guys? Alright then, okay. So I'm thinking in maybe a week or so time, I might get another email from Knife Warehouse offering me another free knife. If I happen to like the design, I will most likely send away for it so you guys can look at it and see what you think, just in case you're planning on purchasing one of these. But as for free, well, not really. I think you're paying around about a couple of quid for these, and then I think somewhere in the region of 85p carriage would just about cover one of these. But other than that, I think they're quite nice little knives, you know, and you're getting a cheap little knife from within the UK. Now I know these are probably made in China in the first place, but if you don't like sending to China, if you're not a fan of one of these Chinese warehouses, then yeah, go along to Knife Warehouse when they have these on offer. They do actually have quite a selection of knives there actually guys, if you want to go and take a look. Yeah, they also do like these gel guns as well, which fire little gel BBs. They crossbows, they do quite a lot actually. But bear in mind that I did actually purchase these two. They weren't sent to me by Knife Warehouse. I purchased these myself with my own money. Alrighty then guys, what do you think of these so-called free knives then? They're quite fun, they're quite nice, they're not too badly made. I say I think the keyring on this one could do, the chain link here could do the replacing with something a lot better, I think personally. But other than that, a very interesting design. I quite like it actually. Little AR-15 there. Quite a nice design. So what do you think of this little knife then, guys? Will you be purchasing one? Will you be joining the waiting list? I quite like them. As I say, I'm looking forward to getting another email from them in a week or so saying they've got another free knife for me, and which I shall most likely be sending for. I can't wait to see what it is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's little review of the free AR-15 rifle style knife, as they call it. If you did, please consider subscribing, etc, etc. And I'll hope you'll pop by again, because I'm sure I'll have something interesting for you to take a look at. Alrighty guys, thanks for popping over, thanks for watching, and I will catch you laters!
Ruff, ruff.